Well, we knew coming into the season we lost a lot of big guys last year, and we knew we had to work for it hard this year. And during the summer, we put in a lot of work in the weight room, got ready for first game. And we went on a win streak for a while, played Bethesda. We lost by 2. It's a good game, and I think after that loss, it just set a different switch in our minds, and we knew we had to get ready for Thomas Hayward and all them in Dorchester, and we performed great, and now we're playing for another state title. And I think Saturday night, I think we'll go out there and give it our best, and hopefully we'll come out with a ring. I think Prepar's pretty good. I know when we played Florence Christian, we knew that they had a pretty good team this year, but we showed up and we won that game. And like I said, against Bethesda, we knew it was going to be a tough game, and I think we played okay in the first half. Second half, we came out there showing our best stuff, and it was just bad that we lost that game, and it would have been nice to go undefeated. When we got Coach Furse in, I knew we were going to have a good season. I knew he's a great coach. He's a very smart coach. He knows football very well. And this year, I can't take all the credit for my stats. I got to give it to my linemen, following them, and just trusting the whole team. And us playing as a team is what got us to the state title this year. We clicked as soon as the season started in the weight room. A bunch of these guys played varsity for 2-3 years together, and we know how each other plays, and so we had to come out here and be a team, and that's what we did. So Saturday comes around, hopefully we stick together, we got each other's backs, and we go out there and win. We know they like to pass the ball a good bit, and they run counter. They got a pretty good quarterback who can run the ball pretty well, and but I think our defense will show out, and we've been, like today, we're about to put in some new stuff for it and to help us with Saturday's game. But I think if we just stop their run and their passes and play defense how we're supposed to, I think we should win. I think the biggest key is definitely probably going to be our defense. It's going to be a defensive game. We both got great offenses, and like I said, if our defense performs well, we should win the game.
It means a lot, the past few years of losing the state championship. We know how good it's going to feel if we end up winning, and we know it's going to be hard. We know it's going to be a hard-fought game. We got to challenge ourselves. We know what we got to do to win. Yeah, we knew we had a good coach coming in. We knew he had a lot of experience with some of our actual coaches we have now, and we know if we grew a bond close to him, then it would just be good from there. As soon as he got here, the system, he established an easy, quick system, and then we just built on piece by piece from there, and the whole team, we got it. We got it very quickly. Offensive line has been great. I know we had a few questions at the beginning of the year, but our line persevered through everything. They've worked really hard, and shout out to the wide receivers. They've also blocked really well, and that's where the big runs come from. Offensive line, they get the defensive linemen and the linebackers, but wide receivers got to get the DBs and safety, and that's the last line of resort, so shout out to them too. Florence Christian, we figured out from that game that every game is going to be 4 quarters, and Bethesda, shout out to them again. Yeah, they're a really good team, and we know just playing really good competition is going to lead to us working together as a team, picking each other up, and those 2 games helped us do that a lot. So we got a really good game plan going into the game, even though it's just Tuesday right now. Our coaches help us prepare a lot, and there's only so much you can do to prepare. We got a bunch of games to look at film at, and our coaches help us a lot prepare, so we're just leaning on them to help prepare us and leaning on individual people to watch film on their own, study on their own, and just study from there. We still focus on our keys. Linebackers have their keys, DBs have their own keys. Defensive line is just, you're in there on the defensive line, and when you play a team that's balanced, you gotta focus, you gotta trust in your keys, you gotta trust in your abilities that you can make the plays that are in front of you, and just rely on yourself, trust in your teammates, and we do a really good job of trusting our teammates, relying on each other, and if one guy falls, that's not going to make or break our team. We're going to pick them up, and we're going to go to the next play. I think the biggest key is not let the moment get too big for us. We got to act like we've been there before. We can't. It's okay to be nervous, but as soon as the first play is snapped, you got to let all the nerves go away, and we just got to trust in ourselves, trust in our team, and then we'll be okay.
Yeah, we definitely, our guys hold ourselves to a very high standard, and they've played really well this year. So I'm proud of them for that. We're happy we're still playing football, but we still we have work to do, and we're excited about it on Saturday. Very quickly, the guys, they're football players. We still teach them how to block and tackle. Maybe we call it something different, but the adjustment wasn't. It was very quick, very seamless, so that really wasn't a problem. Probably over the summer, you can kind of tell they all get along with each other really well. They pull for each other. There's a lot of lifting each other up, which is good to see. So with that, and then mixed in with their ability, I thought we could have a pretty special year. Absolutely. We played a really good Florence Christian team back in September, and we played really well against them. Bethesda was a tough loss. But that's a really good team in Bethesda, so that happens sometimes. But we've played really well here as of late, so we're hoping to keep that going. They're very well coached. They're very talented football players. They do a lot of different things on defense. We'll have our hands full trying to figure out where they're lining up and all that stuff. And they have a really good quarterback. He's mobile, he's accurate, and they have good receivers to throw it to. The running back's big and strong. So they're a complete team, so we'll have our hands full on Saturday. Yeah, and they do a good job of just keeping you off balance. When they have the ball, they do a good job keeping us off balance and just trying to attack kind of where the defense isn't. Like I said, their coach is really good. He's been there for a while. He's played for state championships before, so I know they'll be ready to play. I think just on offense, we got to take care of the football. We got to communicate with each other, make sure we all kind of know where everyone's going, and then defensively, just read our keys, keep our eyes where they're supposed to be, and tackle well, and we'll give ourselves a chance.